Alright, so hello, welcome to my channel. Today guys, we're going to learn how to draft a Senator native. Okay, so if you're not yet to subscribe to my channel, please subscribe. These are the measurements we're going to be using. Shoulder 18, chest 42, length 38, neck of 16 guys. So if you are yet to subscribe to my channel, please hit the subscribe button and subscribe. Alright, so let's go ahead and cut this top. First, we want to fold the fabric into two. And when folding fabric, since our chest is 42, divide by 4, we have 10 and a half. You divide chest by 4 when you're cutting your top. So divide 42 by 4, you have 10 and a half. And then you add 2.5 inches allowance to it, that becomes 13. So we are folding this fabric by 13 inches. That 2.5 inches we added is for the side vent, okay, and also seam allowance. Alright, so watch carefully how I'm going to do this. Is very simple and straightforward. So first we'll remove the front block and we'll come down here by 4 inches to do that, to slant it. Guys, we always slant the top because of the structure of a human being. The human shoulders are slanted. That's why we always slant the shoulder. Sorry guys. So you also iron properly to ensure that everything here is well aligned. Alright, so we're going to slant this by 4 inches. That's the standard. For adult, you slant it by 4 inches. For children, it can be 2.5, depends on the size. Okay, so we're going to slant this. I've already explained why we are slanting. So guys, if you check in my channel, there are a lot of videos on how to draft patterns. Remember, on this channel we are simply learning pattern drafting. Okay, the length of this top is 38 is the length of this top. We're using 38. All right, we want it to have side pockets. It's a bit long top. Yeah, so this is 38. So like I said before guys, we're going to remove this front block, then we'll use it to get the back block, then we'll apply our measurement and cut this senator top. Guys, like I said, if you are yet to subscribe to my channel, please subscribe, like and share the video. I will really appreciate. Okay, so we're done with the front block. Let's quickly rush and fold the fabric for the back block so that we don't waste time. So we're going to confirm that this is 13 because we are folding our fabric by 13, and I've already explained why it is so. Guys, if you have any question, please drop them in the comment section. I will do well to answer all your questions as much as I can. Alright, so if you have questions, please drop them. So now we'll bring in the front block. We'll align it properly before cutting. Alright, so watch carefully what I'm doing. Remember, we said the length of this top is 38, and when we're cutting the front block, we didn't give hemming allowance. Okay, I'm going to show you why we didn't add any hemming allowance when we're drafting the front block. Okay, very simple. I'm going to show you why. Now, after slanting the back piece, we are going to shift the front block inwards, leaving an allowance of 4 inches on top. So the difference between back and front piece here now is 4 inches. Okay, it's 4 inches. So this allowance coming from the back, now we form the hemming allowance. Okay, it will form the hemming allowance for this top. If you measure it now, it will be longer than 38. So our shoulder is 18 divided by 2, that is 9, plus half-inch allowance, that becomes 9.5. All right. So we're going to, for us to get our arm, we divide shoulder by 2, and that will be 9, but we're going to use 8. Okay, because if we use that 9, it will be too wide. That's why I'm minusing 1 inch from it. Now this forms our chest line. Okay, where we get our arm depth forms our chest line. And remember, we said our chest measurement is 10.5 because it's 42 plus 1 inch seam allowance. That becomes 11.5. So I'm going to mark down here by 21 inches. Okay, I'm going to explain to you why we're using 21 inches. So I'm going to extend the chest measurement downwards here, and with the help of a straight rule, this is the hip area. So watch this, guys. We're going to extend the allowance all the way through. So you see, that is, I'm adding half-inch there. Now from the arm to the pocket opening is 5 inches. The pocket opening is 5 inches. Then the depth of the pocket is the remaining allowance there. That's why I gave that 20 inches. Okay, I'm going to show you how we're going to shape this top. Okay, we're going to shape it. Just watch and see. I'll get the midpoint here of this top, then I'll come in by half-inch. I'm going to now use my French curve to get to shape it that way. We can see that, guys. This is the easiest way to shape the top. But you can as well choose to leave it straight without shaping it. It depends. If the person has a big tummy, you don't fit the senator top, you allow it to be straight. So the 9.5 will have the shoulder, we extend it down to the chest line here, and we'll join the line. Okay, sorry, we're going to make, mind you, it is our arm we're trying to curve now. Then we'll get the midpoint between the shoulder and this chest line. We'll get the midpoint, and then we'll come in by 3/4 inch. Then we'll make our curve. You can use your French curve, you can use your freehand, whichever you desire to use. Okay, well, you can see this, very simple. The next thing now, let's cut it out before we come back to the neck. It's very simple and straightforward. Guys, if you are yet to subscribe to my channel, please, at this point, you have to subscribe, like the video, share the video, and I will really appreciate. Okay, thank you, guys. All right, so we're going to come in here by half-inch, just the front piece. Okay, so as to give it fitting in the front, just the front piece will come in here by half an inch. That's all. Alright, just half an inch to give it fitting at the front, to remove excess allowance in the front for fitting sake. Now the neck, for us to get our neck, we are going to divide the neck measurement. For the depth of the neck, we divide the neck size by 16, so by 4. So the neck is 16 divided by 4, you have 4 here. Okay, and we are going to measure 2 inches inwards, and then at that point we'll place our tape and get the depth, which is 4 inches. The wideness will be that 4 divided by 2. That gives us the wideness. As simple as that. So we'll simply cut this out. Alright, guys, so at this point we are done cutting this top. Guys, if you enjoy watching this video, please subscribe, like, and share the video, and I would really appreciate. Okay, thanks for watching. Welcome to Nat Patterns. Alright, see you in my other videos. Thank you. Thanks for watching.